afternoon, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 172. My name is Mistletoe, and I'm here with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thanks for the introduction, Mistletoe. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. Another fantastic day of growth. Yes, my friends, it's happening here. You're witnessing it right before your very eyes. You don't need to pinch yourself. You don't need to brush your eyes and try to see if you're seeing clearly. We can assure you, we are 4,608 vault accounts, my friends. Sheesh. The ARK is on fire. The smart money is taking the time to do their due diligence. There's a lot of folks out there that came in, they're feeling guilty. They didn't tell their friends about it. But the pressure, understanding that they're falling from the 2% all the way to the fantastic, amazing 1% daily. And you don't have to take my word for it. Call up JB Diamond, call up Wells Fargo, call up Bank of America, First National Bank. They're not going to give you 1% a day, my friends. They won't let you compound it either. But here at the ARK, there's so much you can do. Legacy NFTs, foundation contract, get your bond in there, qualify for Spark rewards, earn 100% APR, get paid daily BUSD. My friends, it's magical what's happening here. Liquidity on PancakeSwap, always on the rise. $893,394. Sheesh. IOC reserves on a tear, coming up to 486,655 BUSD. We are knocking on the doors of the 500K in the ILC, my friends. And of course, the best part about being on the ARK, being here live on the podcast, folks, is the Spark Prize rewards. And today they are at 535 ARK. In case you're wondering, friends, the street value is $3,054.85 worth of ARK. That's going to be deposited directly, instantly, immediately into the ARK Vault account of the 122nd winner. We're going to find him here live today. But before we do that, we're going to talk to Mr. Brett Nordine, the architect. We're going to have an all-aboard session. We have DeFi sessions. We've got an amazing podcast lined up for all you folks. And tomorrow, big announcements coming about tomorrow. I'll let Brett Nordine step right on up, sir. Hope you're doing well today. Is Brett here with us? I saw him earlier. Can anyone hear me?
You see him in the chat. Maybe he's having some issues.
Give me a second. Let's see if I can get his attention. No dice. All right, maybe he's busy or something's happened that he's not able to hear us. That it's his turn. He's always been here. There he is.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I got an important call. I had to take it. Sir. While I was hearing you yell for me, I was like, oh no, but I had to get back to them. So sorry about that.
No worries.
1 second. Okay, great. Yeah, I was waiting for that call back for the last couple of days. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. So, updates. Well, we got two big announcements that went out today. I guess tomorrow is probably the moment that everyone's been waiting for, our roadmap reveal, and we are going to hold that event tomorrow in the ARK Secret DAO Telegram. I've seen a lot of people talking about getting on board there, so that's great to see. We're going to drop a bunch of alpha and go through the whole presentation and give everybody a good glimpse into our future and what we're trying to build here at ArkFi. I know we've talked about it a lot, but I think this is going to be a lot more detail and a great presentation as well. So looking forward to that tomorrow. If you are interested in joining the DAO, then you'll need to purchase a legacy NFT. If you already hold the legacy NFT, then there's instructions and there's a command function to show you how to join the secret DAO group. And it's just a Telegram connection with your wallet. And then you're able to access the link and then get into the secret DAO. So looking forward to seeing anyone who hasn't joined yet. I know there's several people that have a legacy NFT that may not be on Telegram, but just haven't joined yet or aren't aware of it. So this is a good time to take a minute and figure out how that's done. And we'll see you tomorrow on the live event there on Telegram. And then the other announcement just went out. It was posted in the main chat, and I think probably everywhere else. But it's in regards to the latest version of the mobile web app. So we have an update that was pushed this morning, or I'd say right around maybe a couple hours ago. And it includes a lot of great features for sharing the web app. I know we've talked about the QR code scanning and embedding the referral code, your referral code into the QR code. And so that's completed now. So that whole process is now fairly seamless. So if you are out and about and you want to share the PWA with someone else and they use their camera to scan the code, they will be prompted through and your referral code will be applied when they purchase ARK. So that's a huge advancement, and Crypto King spent a lot of time and took some back-end work and everything, and he got that figured out, and it's a great new feature. A couple other of the milestones along those same lines is now you can share your QR code and your referral link on social media as well. So if you click share, and then there's a short tutorial that Crypto King did that's attached to the announcement, but you'll see how you can share it on any of your social media, as well as the Spark winners. So now when a Spark winner goes into the Spark prize pool and you pull that up, you can share that socially as well. So that same Spark post that's done on those social media outlets, those will have your referral code embedded as well. So if you're looking to reach people on your social platforms and start spreading the word about ARK and putting your referral link out there, these are a couple easy ways to share that now. And I think that's going to really help, things go viral, especially for a lot of the mobile users out there that we're waiting for those features. Of course, the on-ramps are coming and all the other utilities, but that's going to be a huge first step. And I think once we get this all, combined and integrated, it's just going to be, the picture is going to be pretty clear that, we've arrived. We've done something that no one else in DeFi has done before, and really bring these great utilities and our whole ecosystem to the mobile devices of millions, potentially millions of people around the world. So, yeah, great advancements, big announcements coming tomorrow. So lots more to talk about, and I think we just keep the fire going. We're killing it. Alice, can you hear me?
Yes, I was muted.
Oh, sorry.
We are killing it, my friend. That's what we told the folks.
I felt like back to back, we were just pumping out new announcements. I'm like, wow, there's a lot to talk about. So if there's any questions about the mobile application, the upgrades that were pushed out today, and some new features as well, there's just a ton of stuff chalked in there. That announcement actually got too long. I had to cut it down because it hit the word limit on Telegram posting. So I told Crypto King, I was like, hey man, I had to chop out a few of the bug fixes that you had listed there. I just took those out because the message was too long. So yeah, and then obviously a lot of questions about the roadmap and that presentation. I think is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
Absolutely. It's going to be good times. I know a lot of the folks are wondering, hey, what's happening? What's coming? A lot. The amount of work that we've been doing back here and getting so close to unleashing so much more. The mobile application was a massive leap forward for this project, showing the community what this team can really produce. And we don't just come out and drop something and just leave it there. We saw that happen really going all the way back to the launch of the D app. There was so much feedback coming in from the first, second, third, fourth week and continuing on. And everyone was able to witness, to see this team get to work and upgrade and fine tune and take these suggestions and improve creatively, intuitively, and, auto allocation. I mean, lowering the price, you're looking at being able to auto, redeposit and so many functions that we heard our community speak to us and say, wouldn't this be great? Sometimes I think people even saw within 5-10 minutes changes happening on the fly. Folks were just impressed, knocked away, saying, how can these people be so on the ball, on top? How do they work 7 days a week? Is that Atlas man a madman? Always cracking the whip and making sure that, everything keeps going at the highest rate, understanding that the narrative out in the market, understanding what those that have gone before us have done well and what they've done wrong. And the main common denominator, folks, that we've been able to identify is just a lack of integrity and hard work, creativity, and treating these projects as a thriving business, understanding that when you put on your roadmap a goal, you must deliver it. It's not there just to create hype. It is there for a reason, and it has to be taken with the utmost importance, responsibility. So all hands on deck.
Absolutely.
And now we're crossing over. We're going further.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of just, I guess I probably, my announcement probably didn't do a lot of justice to what Scripto King actually did, because what we did is we actually bridged the Web 2 world with Web 3. With the social sharing, you think about a normal D app on a browser somewhere. Yeah, you could probably screen share something, or, you could, share your referral code if you went into the browser and grabbed it and then put it out on your Twitter or whatever. I mean, all of this is happening now within the app. So with these features and functions, you can see how it's just becoming more and more easy and seamless. And that's, really what our goal is, to simplify things. And with, a couple clicks, boom, you can share that Spark winner out on your social channels. So the syndication opportunities now are going to start building. And I think as we start getting in this new crowd that's used to investing on the PWA, which we know, with Robinhood and all these other apps that are out there, that's a thing. I mean, a lot of people do DeFi, do financial investments on a mobile web app of many different flavors. And so now being able to create these connections to the Web 2 world, we're going to start to be able to bring back people, back over. And I think that's huge. So, you talk to somebody once and pepper them a few times with some social links, and they see some posts coming. Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that ARK investment. How are you doing in that? And oh, great! I just won the Spark rewards. I just, here's my new account balance just growing every day, and here's my referral link. Come over, take a look. It's not a real intrusive kind of thing. We know how the power of social media can work. So yeah, might seem like a small feature, but at the end of the day, it's really what we're all about, how we spread the word and the network effects of that power of being able to do things right there from the app I think it's amazing, and we're going to see the effects of that going forward.
Absolutely, my friend. happy days, folks. Happy days. See some big buys come in.
Oh yeah.
And there's, I don't think folks really truly understand how early we really, really are in this whole thing and what's coming. And it's been hard to, I think, for us to stay, tight-lipped about it, because it is exciting to be back here creating and doing those real-world contracts and bringing opportunity for all the investors here. But it's time. It's time to put the cards on the table, and we're looking forward to hearing back from everyone. And I think that they have an understanding that there's something very special here with this team, with this community, and there's a lot to look forward to. So thank you for those updates. I'm very happy with the work that Crypto King has been really putting forward and dedicating to the mobile app, which is right there in itself a game changer. It's never been done before, and clear understanding that with it being a seamless, fast, frictionless product, we're going to be able to really onboard globally, which has always been the intention. So once we have that product, it's just a matter of getting it out there and getting the folks educated on how to use it best, how it functions. The social media aspect, super important. And then attaching to it the other products that we're going to reveal come tomorrow. Let's see if is Coach Brad already here with us for the All Aboard?
I do see Coach Brad in the house.
All right, buddy. Hope you're doing well today.
Very well, thank you, sir. Excuse me.
Are you excited about tomorrow? Big reveal? I mean, you don't even know. We keep things so sealed here. No leaks.
I'm certainly looking forward to it. 6 p.m. UTC.
That is correct, my friend. So what do you have lined up for us, sir, on the All Aboard?
Tonight, Atlas, we have, and the whole community, we have Crypto Fergie here to present his newest YouTube video. He loves art, he's always flying the flag, and we have the man himself in the house to present his video.
Nice to be here, guys. Nice to be here.
Welcome, Crypto Fergie.
So is it the 105-day one we're doing, Coach Brad?
Yeah, 105 days, ARK setting the standard.
So do you want me to share this, yeah?
No, I'll share it in the bot, and
Okay.
if you want me to pause it, you can just let me know, and I'll pause it for you, and you can. I'll let you introduce it yourself.
Awesome, guys. Yes, well, as you know, I love ARK. We're all here. We all love ARK. And it's actually quite surprising how time does go past. Like, I didn't even think that I was in ARK 105 days, but ARK has been so good. I've been in DeFi something like a year and a half. I've did the miners, I've did everything, and got wrecked lots of times. And this is the only one. That I am excited about, that I am passionate about, and I have no fear of sharing it with my friends. Because sometimes when you share with your friends, you go, "Oh, hope this one doesn't rug, or hope this." But this is solid. This is, as you hear, I mean, in the videos, this is next level. This is next level. So if you want to run that there, Coach Brad, that's fine.
Great stuff, Fergie. Great stuff. So I will. I'll play this in the bot, and then if you want me to pause it or anything, you just let me know, sir.
Absolutely, no problem. What is up, everyone? It's Crypto Fergie here. It's that time again, guys. It's Fergie time. Today we're going to take a look at ArkFi, where I'm positioned in it. As the thumbnail suggests, I'm in it something like 105 days. So we're going to go over all what I think about it, where I think the future is for ArkFi. But guys, who am I? Do your own research before you part, with any of that hard-earned cash. Okay, guys, so let's take a wee quick look at the stats. Price always stays in around 571. Liquidity is growing daily. This is steadily growing. It's at 891,000. The last time I looked at this, it was 888,000. So this is on its way to the million. So it is. The ILC, which is the Intelligent Liquidity Controller, this is so important. This stays in around this price all the time because this allows the price to stay like that. Look at that chart, guys. That is about as good as you can get it. So it is. So what the ILC does, it buys when you sell, and it just softens the journey of the coin. So the coin, the ArkFi token, will stay in around the 571. Now it can range in a dynamic range. It can either go up or down depending on how the whole ecosystem is working. But as you can see, this is really balanced ecosystem. So it is, and it's growing daily. We have 4,572 total ARK Vault accounts, 122 Spark winners, which is crazy. So it is. I get in this in January, the 5th of January 2023, and you're never too late because look, the price always stays at 571. So that means if you get in today, you get in the same position that I get in. And once you learn tokenomics of this whole ecosystem, you will not be one bit disappointed. Now, let's just check my vault. So I have done allocations this morning. So I have reached a milestone, guys. I have something like 1,023 ARK, which is making me 20 ARK per day. And that comes in at a street value of 5,842 BUSD, 45 BUSD, which I never thought this would grow so quick in a short space of time. 105 days, basically just over 3 months. And I have taken half my ROI, and I've taken $1,200 off the table, and I've used it elsewhere. As you can see, I'm redepositing in a minute because I want to build this position, and when you see it where it's at, it sort of makes you want to grow it a wee bit quicker. So we do. My syndicate, guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you. This syndicate is growing daily. I can remember when this was at 1. Now we have 24 referrals, 29 syndicate members. Absolutely. The next video we're going to be doing a whole giveaway. We're going to do 10. We're going to do a Wheel of Fortune thing, and the first prize is going to get 5 ARK. Then the next one, second place, is going to get 3 ARK. Then we're down to 2 ARK. So we're going to be giving 10 ARK away to 3 of the team members. I think it's better to do that rather than just give each and everybody like 0.5 of an ARK or 0.8. I think we put it in, and I leave in the comments what do you think, guys. Should I give everybody, or should we do the first, second, and third? 5 ARK, 3 ARK, 2 ARK. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's a good way to do it because then it actually means something when you get it. It's a bit of a lump sum, so it is. The foundation, guys, where I'm at, I have bond, so this gets me a level 1, so it does. I still earn in BUSD on the back of this, so I have 354. I am building this here. I will be building this here. I will be DCAing into it to get myself an NFT because the roadmap for the NFT is looking absolutely really bullish. So it is. You got to get yourselves on the MA, or that the MA is the podcasts every week, every day at 4 p.m. Eastern time. That works out something like 9 p.m. UK time, which I absolutely love the new times because it used to be 1 o'clock before we get off. So guys, let me see the vault stats. Yes, as you can see, the vault stats shows me that I get in on the 5th of January, and my ROI, yeah, I was correct. So I have half my ROI back, which is crazy, guys. This is 105 days I've been in this platform, and I have pulled half my ROI out. And that ain't bad. So that I am really, really feeling positive about this whole ecosystem, where it's going. But let's take a wee look at where it is going. I listened to an AMA with Atlas and Brett Nordine on Crypto Phil's passive income. Crypto Phil's passive income, if you want to go and give him a like and a sub, there's something like 1,200 subscribers, but he is a really genuine character. He believes in giving back to people that are less fortunate, and I really, really dig this channel. Crypto Phil, if you ever listen to this here, you are really rocking what you're doing. It really is inspiring to see what you're doing. You're just not always taking, you're giving back, you're helping people that are less fortunate, and it's a great example for each and every one of us. So what I want to show is a little teaser. Atlas always just gives a wee bit of a tease of where we're going with this here. And I think one of the questions that Phil asked was, introduce yourself, basically, and how you get transitioned into, we have this incredible ArkFi platform. So we're just listening to this here just to see where we're going with ArkFi, where we're going.
And for the past 3 years, I'm working on a layer 1 that's going to be coming later to the ARK. It will not be on BSC, as Brett mentioned. We are going to migrate to another chain until we launch our own layer 1 blockchain. And with that, the last 3 years, I've also been working on fintech, crypto banking project that is going to integrate here very shortly with ARK. So we're bringing, really all of our experience and our backgrounds from the real world and bridging the real world to crypto. And we see a lot of opportunity with fiat on-ramps and off-ramps that we're going to be bringing to the table. And all going back to that great question from the first person that you mentioned here, Phil, all these projects, ROI dApps, they've been great. They've had their issues. We've balanced out and re-engineered. Brett's done a fantastic job of finding the exploits, the weaknesses. But at the end of the day, they all have a common denominator, which is the major issue that if you do not have external revenue businesses that are bringing in true returns into the project to support a high return on investment, sooner or later you're going to run into trouble. It's just a matter of facts. So we're bringing these businesses, creating that external revenue, bringing it back here to the legacy NFT holders, to the investors of the ROI dApp, and that's what's going to give this legs. We didn't, leave everything we were doing before. We could be doing other great things in the planet instead of crypto. So
guys, did you hear that? There's so much to unpack there, so it is, guys, but let's try and unpack some of the things that he said. So I believe we're changing blockchain, so we're coming off the Binance Smart Chain onto a different blockchain, and they have their reasons for that. I'm pretty cool with the reasons that they're deciding to do that. And also they have fintech. He's been working on fintech banking, so it is, so that's going to integrate in with ArkFi, so that's going to open up a whole new revenue stream for this whole ecosystem. And then he talked about the external revenue streams that we haven't just been alpha dropped yet, but they're on the way, so they are. And that's sort of why the NFTs are going to be so rare to have and so valuable to have, because that is where the external revenue is going to come in. I think for what's been talked about here, and there's so much more we could go over that you would hear in the Telegram group. But where I'm at, 105 days in, I am sitting in a really, really sweet spot. I'm really looking forward to the next 105 days, the next 105 days from that, the next year, the next 2 years, the next 3 years. As Atlas would always say, this is not your grandmother's dApp. Brett has looked at all the exploits or where all these things could be, and it is, we do come into the same problem. If you do not have external revenue coming in to support this, every dApp is going to run into its issue. So I believe this team is a forward-thinking team, a revolutionary team, a team that is for the ordinary folk like me and you. and this is what this is all about, this space. So guys, that's it for me. Really just want to cover where I'm at with it, where I think it's going, where I know it's going. We're going to the moon. I'm not a moon boy, guys, but I am so solid with this ArkFi. But guys, you gotta do your own research. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to use the link to be part of my syndicate. We're going to be doing airdrops in the next video, so we are, and you have to have 50 in your deposits. I think it's net deposits. Let me double check. Yeah, I think it's in your net deposits vault. Let me just check. Yeah, in your principal balance, guys, you're going to have 50 ARK in it, so you are. And then we're going to do that 5 for the first place, 3 for the second place, and 2 ARK for third place. And we're going to get that done really regular now, because I do believe in giving back to my community, because you guys are supporting me. So if you want to hit me up with a sub, if you're brand new here, hit me up with a sub, leave a comment. Anything you want to know about ARK, please hit me up in the subs also, or not in the subs, in the comments, guys. That's it for me, Crypto Fergie. See you in the next one. And that's a wrap, guys. I actually get really bullish watching myself back there. Did anybody else get bullish?
Always bullish. Fergie, love your videos, dude. Great to see your syndicate growing so much. You know, you put the work, you put the time, you put the effort in, and you're starting to see the fruits of your labour. So it's really great to see that personal growth, not just in your syndicate, but on your channel as well. And, you know, we're here to support you as you support us. So great job, sir. Great stuff.
I appreciate that, guys. Thank you, Coach Brad.
Great video, Fergie. Dropping the alpha. You've been searching high and far to get that clip.
Yeah.
Oh, very resourceful man. That was that was an AMA we did I think about a week and a half ago with our good friend Mr. Phil. We love the guy, what he's doing in crypto. He helps people every day to get their health back. He takes care of himself, takes care of his family. He does a lot of direct charity work over in India and other parts of the world where folks are really struggling to make ends meet and get food on the table, young children, education. So, I was surprised to actually see that you brought that in. That was
I actually watched that. It was so inspiring what he does and how you guys brought that AMA. It was really bullish, and it sort of captured what this whole ArkFi family is, the heart of it is, you know. So I thought it was a really good one.
Amazing people that are invested here in this community and the organic growth that's happening here. And we're starting to see these small groups really start to develop. You know, we've talked about the global vision here and the onboarding, and we're starting to see that built up. Just yesterday, having AJ Matz Amanda here, you know, her son is over in the high school and signed somebody up during a lunch break. One of the teachers wants to come and invest, and, you know, her words, you know, this is going to catch on like wildfire. And that's exactly it. We're going where no one's really gone before, because we have the tools to get there, to cross on over, not letting language be a barrier, age, level of education, or your financial situation. You can start very small into the system. And over time, as you're experiencing, Fergie, you're seeing the rewards. And we just love your enthusiasm and the way you present it. So professional, so transparent, not drinking the Kool-Aid, just going off of your experience, your journey, the results that are happening on a daily basis, being very involved here with the team, the community, and on top of all of the updates, that gives you that confidence. It's not hype, right? And we love that we have that opportunity here for every one of the investors to take the time, get involved, and see what's different. It's not just the contracts. It's everything about this project is different, my friends. So thank you, and keep doing what you're doing, brother. We're seeing your channel grow. We're seeing your syndicate grow. And everyone here has so much opportunity before them. So much abundance coming to all of us. So great ride. Great ride. It's just getting better every single day. Happy days. Is it time to do the Wheel of the Toad?
Oh, yeah. Let me pull it up right now.
Well, let's go for it. Give some free BUSD away. We prefer to invest here with our community organically, promote our own content creators out there doing these YouTube, amazing videos, amazing Medium articles. This is what it's about, folks. We've done some analysis by the way on these deposits of BUSD to the folks that have won in the past, and we're seeing that they're taking that BUSD and coming right back and buying some more ARK. Understanding that sitting there in the wallets, they're going to be earning them the 2%. So, my friend, the Toad, on the count of 3, sir. 2, 1.
The Groots, the Groot X, second time winner, I believe. Congratulations, you won $50 worth of BUSD.
All right. It looks like it is that time, folks, to unleash the beast that is the Spark. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into the right position here with our new interface for releasing the ARK. There we go. Let's go ahead and share it with all of you. This is your time. If you want to call out to Sparky, Sparky, get over here. This is it. Johnny Fawcett ready for that, Sparky. Is there anyone else who's ready for the Spark?
Sparky.
Oh, Raphael's ready.
Hey, Sparky.
Coach Roberto definitely is ready. All right, let's sit back. Let the Spark come to you.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto. There it is, folks. We have our winner for today. And folks, the winner, their wallet ends in 88AA. They've won 550.52 ARK. That is a street value of $3,146.72. And they are first-time winner. Congratulations. Sheesh. Straight into the nitro mode. NDV on blast, 2% all the way. Really, really fantastic. And for the first-time winners, we always play the first-time winner jingle. Super, super loud. Watch your ears, folks.
Let's get this crypto, baby.
Oh, yeah, let's get this crypto.
All right. Let's go on over to the DeFi sessions with our very own DeFi crypto expert, Mr. Z. Hope you're doing well today, sir.
Doing well, Atlas. Let's go. How's it going?
Fantastic. Massive day of growth. 4,600 ARK Vault accounts, my friend. Sheesh.
Let's go.
Nice and steady.
Yeah, good times. Yeah, whilst we're having nice and steady growth, the crypto market itself is getting liquidated a bit. If you look at the Bitcoin chart.
Did we not tell him? Sell. James at the water cooler over there. Buy. He's getting that FOMO, he's dreaming, right? Sheesh. We told him. Oh, right to where we said, right. Man, we gotta pull up the recording from a couple days ago when you met with Tino. Sheesh. Yeah.
We predicted this.
We'd have to start you charge for the DeFi sessions, man. This alpha is just too hot. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
We told you these were the liquidity points. So the first liquidity point was 28,000. We tapped into that, and then with Tino and me, we gave the intel of 27,300. And if you guys look here, not just do we tap it, we're settling here, and we might go lower. This is how smart money liquidates. So you have these pools of levels, and then what we're seeing is the way we sort of went up, that's the same way we went down. Whenever these things abnormally move the way they do, Tino calls this the vector candle, if you watch Tino enough. So he goes, vector candles usually get eaten up, not in a long sort of distro, but they get eaten up real quickly. And if we can see, we pumped on the 10th of April, and within 10 days, right? 10 days between the two candles, we've honestly liquidated everything and taken out. So this is why it's important to when you're up here, when you're divergent, you take profits. And then when you are here, you wait for the next drop. Is this the dip? I honestly, it can go either way. It can either like settle here and then go back up. But we believe that there's all these liquidation points here. I think we're going down, guys, unfortunately.
As they buy the dip. They're being told this is your last chance to get in. And I mean, the market maker always shows his hands. And You know, what was it? Sunday, Monday, everybody and their mother was DMing you, Z.
Yes.
Am I going to buy? Nito was in here asking, is it going up? Is it going down? I mean, we told him 10 different ways. My friend, sell your bags. If you're in a position, take the money off the table. What we love to say here always, my friends, pay yourselves. Take your profit. Bring it here to the ARK.
Yeah,
you know, we're waiting for the halving, but yeah, sometimes just folks. I mean, talk about an indicator, right? When everybody is running for the exit, the market makers coming in, and yeah, on the 10th there, they showed their hand at another point that we don't discuss enough, but Brett Nordine has taught us. This was a full moon yesterday, folks.
Yeah.
He always has brought us. He showed us that a very long time ago, back in phase 1, and you know the hand is played again.
So yeah, people are like Googling right now what caused this and everything, and what I can say is there's a few different factors that I think I can tap into. So why is Bitcoin struggling at current price action, right? So basically, according to the analytics, there's 3 things going on right now. There's this MiCA sort of. We talked about MiCA a little bit. The new legislation coming into Europe. Then we have the U.S. regulatory issues with America right now. We're seeing Gary Gensler. Like, I don't know if any of you have been watching the Senate the last week or so. Gary Gensler has been getting grilled. It came to such a point where, yeah, he's having a hard week. And it's come to a point where they are looking to restructure the SEC. Congress and Senate fear, this is their words. They're saying, we fear that we are about to move away from one of the biggest sort of economic booms ever if we move away from the crypto pumps. And you're doing everything in your power to move these companies away. So tomorrow we'll go through some of those Senate hearings. I think it'll be really interesting to see how that's going. So we're having a bunch of regulatory issues in America. We're having the XRP case coming up in a few weeks. So there's a bunch of speculation that's basically putting people in that sort of fearful state right now. We were in greed, right? So if we look into the fear and greed index right now, let's go check this out real quick. We were in greed. We were in greed mode when we were telling guys to take profits, right? And currently, I believe we are in fear. Actually, neutral. It says neutral right now. But I think in the next few days, we go back to fear because people are scared. Are we going down to take out 26, 27, 25, 24? K on the Bitcoin? Do we go back down to 1300 on Ethereum? Do we go back to 250 on BNB? So these are things that people are looking into. So there's a few events to look forward to. There's some retail sales. There's unemployment claims to come out in America, and even the unemployment claims is also taking risk off. This is another thing people don't realize. If we go to Forex Factory. Unemployment numbers came out in the US, and we've seen an increase. So if I can go back a little step here, I can show you the unemployment claims. Was predicted to be 240,000 claims. What this means is people are handing in their notice, guys. This means that we're unemployed, and we have to claim some sort of a benefit scheme to like afford our wages or afford our housing expenses. So that's unemployment claim. And what happened was we had an increase to 5,000. So we were predicted to be 240K for this month, and we actually came out 245K. So this shows you what's going on in America. So when we have these sorts of numbers that come out, people speculate that we are about to hit a recession. We're about to hit a place. So people stop taking risk. We stop going into the tech companies. We take our profit on Bitcoin and stuff. But from a technical point of view, we know these are honey traps. We predicted this just a week ago, even prior to the news coming out. We were like, the way this thing moved up, this is going to move down the same way. So that's the news there. Like, that's what's happening on the speculatory terms. Now there's a few funny things that happened in crypto. There was this one analytics that was done on Warren Buffett. I want to go through this because Warren Buffett, as we know, is not a proponent of Bitcoin. He does not like Bitcoin in any way, and he actually called it rat poison portfolio, right? People that go into Bitcoin stocks and stuff. According to statistics, if Warren Buffett actually added Bitcoin to Berkshire Hathaway as in his portfolio, he would have been up 320,000%. So yeah, guys, even the experts get this wrong. You know, there's no such thing as an expert unless you're optimistic and neutral at all the opportunity costs. So when Warren Buffett was offered Bitcoin at $300, $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, $20,000, he rejected them all. And when it went from 60,000 to 30,000, he did a whole press conference. I told you so press conference, you know, of how risky these assets are. The truth is, man, like he could have been up 320,000%. That's a 320x or no 3,000x. He could have been on his portfolio if he invested in crypto. So that's the news. I put that article there. I'm not going to go into much detail, but yeah, this person went into Glassnodes and went to a bunch of analytics to prove his point there. Let's continue. The other thing I'm doing, like, I think this is, I got like a message from the crowd, like they're enjoying these things. So I'm going to do more of these things where in the DeFi links, I'll put in these weekly alphas. And I think this is something that people are appreciating a little bit. And it's a really cool, bullish, man. This is how we give our alpha. So I'm going to go through these topics here. So Uniswap mobile wallet is now available in most countries. So if you guys, use Uniswap. Uniswap mobile wallet is pretty unique. Do add it to your apps. Rocket Pool, we looked into this week. Solana launched its crypto-first Android device called Saga. That's something to look into. So Solana really launches its first hardware, right? It's mobile device, but it's an Android device. So you know, they're forking a fork. But yeah, it's called Saga. Do check it out. A16Z, one of the largest crypto VCs, announced the launch of Maggie, a new optimistic stack Ethereum rollup. So, guys, we do like layer 2s here, right? And we do like ZK. We also like optimistic rollups, things like Arbitrum and Optimism. So we will look into Maggie a little bit. We'll go and see if there's any airdrops to handle there. We covered this thing about Helium moving to Solana for nodes. Sui Network announced a public token sale instead of an airdrop. This is what these we've seen Arbitrum do it, we've seen Polygon do it, we've seen everyone say it's going to be a public sale, but never mention the airdrop, and then everyone gets an airdrop. So never take these words with a pinch of salt. Aleph Zero announced a 50 million ecosystem funding program. Uniswap proposal to deploy V3 iteration on Polygon ZK EVM has passed. I'm looking forward to this thing. And this means that we can swap and not, because like I think this week I've been sort of trading on Ethereum a little bit, and the gas fees has been astronomical, guys. It's not been nice. So if Uniswap can move to V3, can move V3 onto Polygon, it would make life much more simpler. Synthetics Optimism trading incentive went live. So Synthetics Optimism is another sort of borrowing lending built on layer 2. So do check that out. So yeah, I think these weekly alphas are pretty good. We'll go through them once a week. So I did one on the 10th of April, and now I did one on the 20th. So I'm going to make this a regular thing here. I'll go through one more article. So we have what else do we have? I want to go through this. I think this covers like news in the tech world a little bit, because this has been a topic even here at ARK. So AI, right? So over half of Americans fear major impact by AI on workers. So right now, we told you the unemployment numbers, right? It doesn't stop there, guys. Like we've been introduced with sort of the AI gods this month with ChatGPT 4, and so this is what statistics kind of show. While 62% of Americans believe AI will have a major impact on workers generally, just 28% believe its use in the workplace will have a major effect on them personally. So there's a bunch of different things that these surveys kind of touch into, like making a financial hiring, right? We know that that as human beings we are imperfect and we do have our own confirmation bias. Realize, guys, like AI does not have any biases. It's just straight quants. So 71% oppose making a final hiring decision. Reviewing job applications will go up as well. 41 opposed, 28 favor. Tracking, like, now this is the scary stuff. This is stuff that I'm like sort of kind of where this is where I sort of look into the Elon Musk vibes of like we should regulate AI. Check this out. Tracking workers' movement while they work. Right, we're currently seeing this happen in companies like Amazon and Walmart, and it's been been criticized in the news, and there's been petitions where even a person's like lunch break or even a toilet break has been synchronized where a person cannot go to lube less than 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It's crazy what these sort of tracking bots can do. Keeping track of when office workers are at their desk. We've seen this happen in the COVID outbreak, right? We've seen a bunch of this happen where people like companies would put tracking software on the browsers to make sure people aren't going on YouTube and other things. And then this is a scary one: recording exactly what people are doing on their work computer, evaluating how well people are doing their jobs. Analyzing how retail workers interact with customers, monitoring workers' driving behavior as they make trips for the company. So these are things that like we're doing currently. We track employment this way in all the major companies, but AI would take it another level, which means AI becomes the boss, and the boss says, you cannot go to loo more than 1 minute. You went to the bathroom yesterday for 5 minutes. You have a penalty. Those are the kind of things that scare me about AI a little bit. So here's a few quotes. I think the AI would be able to evaluate all my skills and experience in their entirety, where a human may focus just on what the job requires. The AI would see beyond the present and see my potential over time. So there's like pros and cons to AI. And this is how the survey kind of shows. So another thing that AI can factor in the unquantifiable and quantifiable intangibles that make someone a good coworker or a bad coworker. Personality traits like patience, compassion, and kindness would be overlooked or undervalued. So these are the two critiques, pros and cons of AI right now. So we'll see how the space sort of quantifies in this AI world with OpenAI and stuff. So these things are something to look into for sure. So I think that sort of covers the DeFi session for me, unless I have anything else to talk about. The other thing, guys, do check out. I put an article from Cointelegraph. It's a really educational one on ZK rollups and how they can become interoperable, how they can play in between Polygon, BSC, AVAX, Solana, and all these other sort of roll-up technologies. So that's the next step for Ethereum, to become interoperable on all these layers. So this is a whole tutorial of why interoperability is possible and what things like MetaMask can do. So do read that out. Do check out the airdrop chats, because Colin is pretty active there. CryptoCole, as you can see, is starting to give free airdrop testnet NFTs. Why wouldn't you want a free NFT like ZK Monster? Really cool. Let's look at this. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
How you doing? This is an exceptional overview, and I really appreciate you doing those weeklies. So that would be great. That's so wonderful, added value to the group. I wanted to ask real quick on what your insight is as far as social score. So you introduced AI, right? And I'm wondering how you feel that will impact society. Social score, for example, pre-crime. I know it's obviously from the movies, but you know what I'm saying, right? And also the probability of judging people in terms of how extremist their views are, how conforming they are to society, and ultimately how be molded by the workforce. So,
If I could just say, we want to conclude the podcast at this point. We have the Q&A, Mr. Nato, right after. So just wait about a minute and 30 seconds, and we'll get right to that question. Great question, by the way. Great to see you here, my friend. We want to thank really everyone for coming out today, this wonderful Friday. Come and witness what's happening here on the ARK. It's been nothing short of amazing. This project launched in the bear market. Some folks are talking about perhaps the worst is over. We don't know. We're not trying to time the markets. We're just trying to control what we can, and that is the growth of the ARK, making sure that everyone invested is smiling ear to ear, calm, cool, collected. Fantastic day of growth. Thanks to all this community. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you for your patience, your confidence in this project, in this team. I hope that you can join us tomorrow for the reveal of the roadmap. Looking forward to being with all of you there. If you're not a legacy NFT holder, don't worry. You're not going to get left out, my friend. No one gets left behind here on the ARK. We will be sharing the full roadmap with all the community, all the investors. You're going to be in the know, have the latest alpha, and be a part of this great journey as you've been in the past. For the folks that are listening, we also want to thank you for your participation through listening. We hope you found it educational as well as entertaining. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. For the legacy NFT holders in the Secret DAO, we will see you at 2 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. UTC. Take care of yourselves, folks. Be good to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow.